Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV, back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. I'm just chilling at the crib right now, man. I'm just chilling in bed, you know what I'm saying? Back at y'all with some more boxing talk. On the road to 3K. We well into the 2K mark. Shout out to the nation and the mob for making this possible. We got some things that we currently need to discuss going on currently in the boxing world, man. We're going to talk about Javonte Davis fanboys being unhappy with your boy Mazuma TV, and then we're going to go along with some open boxing topics as well, man. We're going to get the nation involved, man. Open platform to just speak about whatever's currently going on. What's on your mind, man? You want to talk about some real life shit? You want to talk about some boxing shit? Man, y'all let me know what the deal is, man. I'm in a really good mood right now. Definitely on the road to progression. Feeling better today than I did yesterday, so that's all that really matters to me, man. Feeling extremely blessed. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Dangerous Desire Bullies, what's going on? Boxing Title, what up? Selfish Santana, what up? I haven't heard from you in a while, man. I hope everything's all right with you. Stizzo 100, what up? Coffee Plant. J Cash, what up, man? Hit the like button as soon as y'all come in, man. Let me make sure the likes is correct before I step, man. We need to get the algorithm on the up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not hitting the like button. Y'all must not really fuck with the channel all like that, man. So let me see exactly what we got going on over here, man. We got 3 likes so far with 7 people. Let's get it up. 4. Let's go. Let's get them up. Let's get them up. We need to hit that mid 2100 mark. You feel what I'm saying? We definitely going to discuss today, man. And I'm in a playful mood. You feel what I mean? So we definitely gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna chop it up. We gonna bid. We gonna do all that good shit. Cause I got people in my comment section mad as shit at your boy. You know what I'm saying? Oh look, that's him right there. Wallace Shot. What up, man? At least you came to the channel. There's a lot of people that talk crazy or at least just speak opinions that differ than mine, and they don't even show up to the live. You know what I mean? They be hiding behind the tents. You feel me? So shout out to Wallace Shot. We definitely gonna talk about it. Stizzo 100 says Devin irrelevant, bro. I disagree with that 1,000%. I think that despite which I may think about Devin Haney, whether y'all like him or not, to call him irrelevant is absolutely insane. He's been a part of some of the biggest headlines that's currently going on in boxing right now. You know what I mean? In terms of him being cheated, you know what I mean? Him having a big fight with Ryan Garcia, his name being associated with big fights like Shakur Stevenson and Javonte Davis. Devin Haney is not irrelevant, y'all. He might not be your cup of tea. He might not be your favorite fighter, but just because you dislike him doesn't mean that he's irrelevant. There's plenty of fighters that I dislike that are currently relevant in boxing, like guys like Teofimo Lopez. He's relevant. You know what I mean? Even though I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? And other guys. You know what I mean? There's plenty of guys I don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Shout out the Wall and Shop. He said, let's talk about it. I respect you, bro. No bad blood. Likewise, my brother. I appreciate you coming on the platform to chop it up with your boy, man. Hopefully we can have some good conversation. Now, are you going to stay in the comments or you want to come on the platform with me? Because you're welcome to do either or, my brother. J Cash says Devin's still one of the best at 140. Absolutely. You know what I mean? It's kind of like what they did to Earl Spence, man. He got cooked by Terrence Crawford. Then all of a sudden, people act like Earl wasn't shit. Like he wasn't dominating the welterweight division for like a half a decade. You know what I'm saying? That's how fickle boxing fans are, man. It's nothing you can really do about that. Boxing is a what have you done for me lately type sport. So you know what I mean? Earl, if he were to bounce back and he beat up on Sebastian Fundora, they're gonna be talking about how Earl back, and you know what I mean, that's just how these boxing fans are, man. A lot of them not real at the end of the day, and that's why a lot of these boxers be disrespecting these fans and media outlets and shit like that because you know what I mean, they fickle motherfuckers, and fickle motherfuckers don't deserve to, be treated with respect. In all honesty, they should be treated like crumbs. For real. Shout out to Pagad Batiste. Said Devin quit when they spar in Baltimore too. Yo, Pagad, you be having a lot of slick shit to be saying, especially when it come to Devin and shit like that. From what I heard, when they sparred in Baltimore, I heard Tank beat him up. You know what I'm saying? Tank was a young bull. I mean, Devin was a young bull, but I never heard about Dev quitting. I heard he just got punched on. That's what I heard. That's the difference between getting punched on and quitting. You know what I'm saying? When you watch that unedited footage with Devin Haney and Javonte Davis, you clearly see Javonte Davis trying to find a way out of the sparring session. You know what I'm saying? He's clearly looking for a way out. It's just Like he's talking to the crowd, he's turning his back to Devin Haney. He's trying to steer the attention away from him. I've seen it happen in multiple sparring sessions, man, where like guys they don't want to, directly quit, so they do things to try to take the attention off of him. That's what Gervonta Davis did. You know what I'm saying? Bill said he took Devin out the ring. Well, if Bill said he took Devin out the ring, then how was that Devin quitting? Maybe his trainer seen enough, or maybe they did a certain amount of rounds and then they were just cool with the rounds that they got, so he took him out the ring. Bill taking Devin out the ring is not Devin quitting. Quitting is Devin deciding to take himself out of the ring. You know what I'm saying? Because I got fighters, right, that they might have some tough sparring or whatever, right, and they do a solid 5 rounds. You know what I mean? And they might have a fight coming up. So I'll be like, all right, that was enough. You know what I mean? That was enough for me to see, man. That's it. We gonna wrap it up for the day. Is that my fighter quitting, or is that me just feeling like my fighter had done enough? So now we moving on to the next segment. You got to really think about it like that. I don't know if you ever been a boxing coach or ever been in boxing, but you just can't jump out the window and say somebody quit if their trainer took them out the ring. You know what I'm saying? I don't really make sense at all. Are Tank fans annoying? I can't find any real dudes who support them. I wouldn't say they're annoying, you know what I mean? Because they are entertaining. They entertain me at least. But one thing I'm going to say is that they delusional. You know what I mean? The fact that they think that Tank is unbeatable is crazy, because nobody in the history of boxing has ever been unbeatable. Even the guys that have retired undefeated like Ward, Calzaghe, Floyd, everybody that steps in that ring is beatable. You know what I'm saying? They just haven't been put in a situation to be beat, or they haven't went up against a fighter who has been capable of beating them in the time frame that they fought them. You know what I'm saying? So when they look at Tank, they look at him as some type of superhero, when in reality, Tank, I wouldn't say he's limited, but he doesn't have, all the tools in the toolbox, if you see what I'm saying. So he has that tendency that a lot of punchers have, which is like, giving up a lot of their early rounds, just reassuring themselves, you know what I mean, that they're going to knock him out later on. Deontay Wilder used to do the same shit, you know what I'm saying, where he'll lose. Oh, you got to be perfect for 12 rounds. Only got to be perfect for 2 seconds. That type of mentality. And then they end up running into somebody that they're not capable of landing that kill shot on. So what they do is, you know what I mean, they end up having close fights, or fights that they may have even lost. For example, Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 1, where Wilder was okay with getting outboxed the entire fight. He was under the belief that he was going to stop Tyson Fury. He hurt Tyson Fury. He dropped him multiple times, and when they got up, it ended up being a draw. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I personally think about Gervonta Davis fans. I don't think they're annoying. I just think they're delusional. And I think a lot of them not really boxing fans. I just think that they're fans of Gervonta Davis. I think that they love his braids. I think they like his tattoos. They like how the way he swing his braids, where he celebrate his victories. They like how he do backflips off of the ring and shit like that. They infatuated with that little man. So that's all I'm gonna really say about that. You know what I'm saying? I just think that they love little Tay Tay. You feel me? And what's crazy? I fuck with Tank, and I say it all the time, but I'm not the type dude that is gonna kiss somebody's ass because everybody else doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type dude that's gonna, jump on the bandwagon because I see everybody else rocking with that person. If I had my opinion, it is what it is. You can look at me however you want, call me a hater. I get a thrill out of y'all motherfuckers getting mad. So maybe if y'all didn't get mad so much, I probably wouldn't be betting on Tank all like this. You know what I mean? You know what's crazy? Gervonta don't even fuck with y'all like that. That's the crazy part. He don't know. When the fuck has Tank ever did a meet and greet? When the fuck has Tank ever went out of his way to show fans love? Has he ever sent the fan a cash app? What the fuck? Why do y'all love this man so much when he don't give a fuck about y'all? Do he ever do a merch giveaway? What does he do? Why do y'all love this man so much? Like, I see Tito Trinidad riding his bike around the island, supporting marches for cancer and shit like that. I've seen Jake Paul donating clothes and stuff in Puerto Rico. Not comparing Jake Paul by any means, but like I see Floyd giving away turkeys like Nino Brown and shit. Why do y'all fuck with this dude so heavy? As if he do something for y'all. Who the fuck is this nigga? First of all, watch your fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because see, this is the shit I be talking about right here. This dude weird. No wonder why Southpaw don't fuck with this dude. But you in my page though, so it's something about me that you like. Cause typically when you don't like a motherfucker, you don't go out your way to go watch him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad you said that, man. Yo, do what y'all gotta do, man. Smack that boy with the wrench, get him up out of here. You know what I'm saying? This ain't your cup of tea, my nigga. Ain't no need for you to be commenting. And in terms of you calling me weird and shit like that, I highly doubt you would tell that to me in real life. So that's just what it is. He said the same way Haney fans and Canelo fans love their fighter. Yeah, but Haney fans, you know what I mean? Haney fans, I don't know, man. I don't think they're as bad as Gervonta Davis fans. You know what I'm saying? I see Haney engage with his fans. Canelo, he doing fights in his home country and all types of shit. I wouldn't say Tank hate his fans, but I'm saying for motherfuckers to rock with him so heavy when he don't be doing anything for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking shit, but y'all motherfuckers, y'all be eating it right up on my hands. Pause. I'm just talking shit. But y'all see how sensitive they get, bro. They just proving my point. It don't take much to set off a Javonte Davis fan. That's why Southpaw don't fuck with you, man, because you a weirdo, man. How you gonna disrespect Gervonta? How you gonna disrespect Gervonta like that? Nigga, shut your stupid ass up. You see how I just started talking shit? I'm just talking shit because the reality is a lot of these boxers don't give a fuck about their fans. But I just did this, bro. You see how they just fall into the trap? I was just like, yo, let me start talking about Tank, bro. Let me start talking shit about Tank and see who jump out the woodworks. Boom, got him. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are so emotional. They can't. Imagine you being emotional and your go-to is to type some shit. Soft ass nigga, man. Shut the fuck up, man. It'd be so easy to troll y'all. Like I could easily get in my Charleston White bag. I could really get on my real like troll shit. I don't really get into that. I'll be laid back and just be keeping it boxing. But y'all just be making it so fucking easy to just get the emotions up out of y'all. And it just proves my point. Y'all Gervonta Davis fans be different, right? So I'm a David Benavidez fan, right? Always showed it. He ain't had the best performance in his last fight. You know what I'm saying? I think it's for multiple reasons. But you don't see me going on people's channel and being like, man, why you talking about David? Man, how you gonna talk about the Mexican monster like that, man? Man, how nigga, I don't give a fuck about what nobody talking about because despite what the fuck they saying or whatever opinions they have, I'm still gonna rock with David Benavidez. When he'd have lost to Vozick, I still rock with David Benavidez. Subriel lost to fucking Liam Paro. I still rock with Subriel Matias. I still think he a monster. I think he gonna be world champion again. That's just me. I'm different from y'all. Y'all the type motherfuckers that y'all rock with somebody. Bro, wait until the day. Yo, I hope it don't happen. You know what I'm saying? Well, I really don't care. I'm indifferent about it, honestly, because you know what I mean, anybody could lose in boxing. It don't really change my mind about them if they lose. One fight don't define a fighter. But if Gervonta Davis were to somehow lose in his next couple fights, watch how all these motherfuckers, bro, turn their back on Tank. And it's going to be a sad thing. And they're going to be talking about how Tank wasn't, Tank was overrated. He didn't really fight nobody. He stepped up one time and he lost. Watch. It's crazy. They rock with Tank so hard right now. So hard. If that man were to ever lose, from right now to the end of his career, watch how they all switch up on him. They did the same shit to Earl. Earl looked like he had one of the most solid fan bases in boxing. You know what I'm saying? One of the most solid fan bases in boxing. That man lost to Terrence Crawford. They act like that man ain't accomplished shit in boxing. I was like, God damn. Sean Terrence. Shout out to Sean Terrence. He says Tank, NUA, and Canelo fans are all basically the same. Shit, y'all heard him. He said it's not happening. That's what I mean when I say Gervonta Davis fans are delusional. You know what I'm saying? They talking about it's not happening. And if he do, you still with him? I applaud that. I hope you stick to that if it were to actually happen. But the fact that you think that somebody can't be beat is textbook definition of delusion. Anybody could be beat in boxing. Out of all the undefeated dudes, Boots could be beat, Benavidez could be beat, Usyk could be beat. And motherfuckers acting like Canelo. I heard people say that Canelo unbeatable. I'm like, bro, he got two of them. The fuck? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, these dudes are delusional, bro. Y'all know that Tank has been down on scorecards before he's knocked people out, right? Y'all know he was losing to Barrios before he got knocked out, right? Y'all know he was losing to they say he was losing to Rolly before he got knocked out. I don't know if that's true, but they say he was down on the cards before Rolly got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So with that being known, it's like, how is he unbeatable? If he doesn't knock somebody out and he's still down on the cards, what's the guarantee that he still wins? You know what I mean? Tank or Shakur? I think Tank a catch. I think he'll get Shakur right now. But Shakur is a tough style for Tank. Real tough style for Tank. I could see Shakur outboxing Tank and Tank just catching him. Or Shakur just making it a terrible fight, boxing and hugging, and tying him up, and just getting a boring, unanimous decision win. I can see that happening. I think either way, it's not going to be a stylistically like great fight for Tank. And that's why Coach Calvin was like, why would we fight Shakur if we can't do what we do? Why the fuck you think his head trainer said that? Because how the way Tank fights, it's not going to be real suitable for a style like Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is not going to get his man many opportunities to land that kill shot. He's not going to be sitting on the ropes waiting for Tank to let some shit off like Frank Martin did. He's going to be in really good shape. He's not going to gas out. He's accustomed to fighting on the back foot. He's accustomed to fighting going forward. You know what I'm saying? Like he could do these things. He got the legs for 12 rounds. Frank Martin, his style wasn't his style not built like that. So when people were calling Frank Martin this black slick fighter, I said, when the fuck Frank Martin ever been slick? He a stepper. You know what I'm saying? He a stepper. He a come forward, high guard, you know what I mean? Pick you apart type shit, hard puncher. He got some athleticism, but to call him a slick fighter, that's absolutely bullshit. Y'all remember that? He said, does Frank Martin become world champion again? He never was world champion. MB, you lost? Are you lost, sir? Tighten up on your boxing knowledge, my brother. Yeah, Calvin did say that. He said, why would we fight Shakur if we can't do what we do? What the fuck you think he meant by do what we do? Running down on niggas and getting knockouts. Shakur not going to be there for him to even do that. He said, I would love for you to interview Tank. I would love that. I think we would have a pretty good interview. And I definitely would ask you some tough questions. It'll be a different interview for sure. I don't got nothing against Tank. If I had something against Tank, I wouldn't interview him. And I don't give a fuck how popular somebody is. I would never interview Canelo. I don't respect him. Tank, he get on my nerves sometimes, but I respect the dude. I don't like how he moves in certain instances. I do think that his team has held him back in his career. I think he should have been a way more decorated, accomplished fighter that he currently is right now. But, I mean, if he's happy with his career where he's at right now, who the fuck am I? You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin has never been a slick fighter. Well, MB, he says, I meant will he become world champion? I mean, I think it depends on the circumstances. Like, let's look at Frank Martin right now. Frank Martin looked like he had a little tough weight cut. There's people that's calling for him to go up to 140. If he were to go up to 140, can he beat any of the champions at 140? We talking about Dev. We talking about Liam Paro. We talking about damn, who the fuck the other champions? Teofimo Lopez. That's somebody else. Who the fuck I'm missing? Ooh, damn, I'm drunk. Everybody mad, Ree. Who the 4 champions at 140? It's Teofimo, Dev, Liam Paro. Who I'm missing, y'all? Pitbull. Thank you, Pagai. Forgot about Isaac punching on Rolly. Yeah. I can't wait for that August 3rd card, man. I think Isaac gonna smoke Ryo, man. Isaac, I'm sorry. I think Isaac gonna smoke Ryo. Yeah, man. You said Pitbull soft. He definitely ain't soft. He had your boy Tank running around that ring. Tank outboxed the shit out of him. He ain't walking down how he did Frank Martin. I know that. Yeah, he felt that shit from Isaac, and he see Isaac wasn't going nowhere. He said, "Oh shit, that nigga turned into money made overnight." But that was one of my favorite performances from Tank. I ain't gonna hold you. It showed he had wrinkles in his game. He showed that he wasn't just this one trick pony. He showed that, you know what I mean, it should get a little hot in here. I could make some adjustments. And he boxed beautiful, man. Tank boxed beautiful. He was in great shape for that fight. I don't give a fuck if he had one hand. I see people still get knockouts with one hand. Shit don't mean nothing. Don't matter. Stop making excuses for guys. I see people get knockouts with one eye, one hand. I see people fight with one arm. It was still a great performance. Y'all not hearing what I'm saying. Isak had him on the back foot the whole night. What round he got injured in? See, that's how sensitive these dudes are. You can't say shit about Tank, bro. Was Tank on the back foot against Pitbull or not? Benavidez hurt his hand against Vosdick. Did he take a back foot? Did he take a back step that whole fight? No. He hurt his hand, man. Ree. Shout out to the boy Ree. He said the whole world shitting on Court for fighting a fight with one hand. Yeah, you know. It is what it is. Shout out to the boy Anonymous, one of my favorite people in the motherfucking nation. He said, why do y'all say Benavidez a weight bully? Nobody starts at their walk around weight. Yeah, it's very rare if somebody ever walks around at their fight weight. You know what I mean? They said Tank came into camp like 138, though. For all that, he might as well try to go to 126 and get a title. Hold up real quick, y'all. Hello? Don't say anything incriminating.
Why?
I'm on live.
Oh.
Is there anything you want to tell the people?
You eat butt for a living.
What? Bye, woman. Y'all heard that shit? That is not true, y'all. I do not eat butt for a living. I do it voluntarily. No regrets, nigga. I'm saying, no, I'm fucking with y'all. But he said Tank calling. Shit. I tried to find that motherfucker number the one time. Yo, I had a live where I called. I called Teofimo dad. He said ass eating Mark. That's crazy. Hey yo. I was trying to call Teofimo dad. Should I call Teofimo dad, yo? Should I try it now? Shut up, MB. Talking about bless you, Mark. Fuck out of here with all that positive shit, nigga. Yeah, but Benavidez is a natural cruiserweight fighting at 68. Bro, how can you say that if he's never fought at cruiserweight? How can y'all say somebody is a bro? This is the thing, bro. Because listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something, and this is somebody, and this is coming from somebody who actually competed, cut weight, all that good shit. When I was 18 years old, I start before that, before I hit my growth. I hit a growth spurt late. You know what I'm saying? I went from 4'6" to 4'11" when I was sick, because Southpaw said I'm 4'11. So when I was like 17, I was 4'6". You know what I mean? And I was competing at 141, right? Then I hit my growth spurt. Then I grew to 4'11. So now when I grew to 4'11, I couldn't make 141 anymore. So I'm a 152, right? So when I was at 152, I wasn't walking around 152. If I didn't have a fight date, I was every bit of 175. You feel me? So based off of that assessment, you telling me that I'm a natural cruiserweight. I mean, light heavyweight, when I'm really a welterweight. I can't say that Benavidez is a natural cruiserweight. I can't say that. How can you say that when he's never competed there? He's a natural super middleweight. He's a career super middleweight. 4'6", 146 is crazy. Yeah, I was at 141 when I was 4'6". Then I hit my growth spurt. You know what I mean? It jumped up to 4'11", and I couldn't make 141 no more, so I had to jump up to 152. But those are amateur weight classes for y'all who don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it be like that. Yeah, I'm 4'6". I was 4'6". I'm 4'11" now, y'all. Y'all can say I'm 5 foot. Fuck it, it's only 1 inch away, right? But no, real shit though. Calling Benavidez a natural cruiserweight, that don't really make sense, honestly. A lot of people think he should move back down to 168, but he had a hand injury, y'all. Y'all just gave that excuse for Javonte Davis for why he was when he was running around the ring against Eastside Cruz. He had a hand injury. All right. Volstik a big motherfucker though. Y'all act like he wasn't a big motherfucker. Shit. You seen how big he was? I never seen nobody that bigger than Benavidez ever. He was all cut the fuck up. And that was a little suspicious. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I watched Alexander Volstik in his previous fights when he was younger. I never seen him that muscular, that cut up, nothing. And from what I heard, he associated with Canelo and them. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. What Devin Haney said. They all on that shit over there. That ended up getting dirty by a nigga who used to be over there. Ain't that some shit? This boxing shit crazy, bro. This boxing shit crazy, but I love it though. So Volstik looked like he was juiced to the gills. That boy was 37 years old, bro. 37 years old, and that boy was cut like a bag of dope like that. All the muscles in the world. When I don't know, when your testosterone start declining, what age? Your late 30s, right? Beginning around age 40, so he's not too far off. So he's 37 years old. You said you laugh just like Bud. How Bud laugh? I ain't never really heard that man laugh. He said Volstik on that TRT shit. He looked like he had some extra testosterone in his system, bro. I ain't no PED expert, so I can't really tell you what he on, but that boy was pumped the fuck up. Look how much bigger he was than Benavidez, bro. Benavidez was still giving that boy work. Pause. Joseph S says Mazuma looked like a Puerto Rican J. Cole. I heard that shit all throughout high school, bro. I started high school, like 2013, 2012, going into 2013. I ain't had no beard, had a little small mustache, and I had a shortcut. J. Cole had the same shit. Shortcut at the time. That's when he dropped Sideline Story. Um, he had a little buzz cut like me. He had a unibrow though. And then yeah, a lot of people used to say me and oh the Celtics won. Damn, man, I wanted Kyrie to get that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. But shout out to Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, and all them motherfuckers, man. They got their ring and shit, man. That's dope shit. That's dope shit. Celtics got another ring added to their fucking franchise, man. How many fucking rings the Celtics got now? I ain't about to sit here and act like I know a lot about basketball. I'm so invested in boxing. I don't even know what's going on over there. I can't really. I could ball though, but I can't really break it down like how I break down boxing. They got 19 rings. Shit. Can you give Philly at least one of them? Yeah. Shit, we need one of them. Donate one of them to Philly so we can have something to celebrate. God damn. He said, your brother Warren, you petty agent. Y'all niggas, y'all think I look like every light-skinned motherfucker out here. Don't start your shit, Karma. Leave me alone. Karma be on. Karma just come over here to throw her little shots at me and then she leave. That's the type time she be on. I'll still be scared to come on my platform to talk about your boy AJ though. But it's cool. We gonna leave that alone. Your boy AJ been quiet lately, so I'm gonna leave him alone. But that's what's up, man. Congratulations to the Boston Celtics, you know what I mean? But yeah, I used to get compared to J. Cole all the time. All the time. But then once he grew the dreads out, the comparisons went away. He like a different person with the locks. You feel me? I ain't never had them issues though. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna mute this shit real quick. Hold up. My fault, y'all. Me and my baby mom having a singing contest with this Whitney Houston song. So I was trying to hear what she was coming with. She ain't fucking with me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yo, Karma, you petty as a motherfucker though, yo. She just sent me. Shout out. I don't even want to shout you out for this because you doing this out of pure pettiness. But shout out to Karma with the $20 cash app talking about for stopping the AJ slander. Paying a motherfucker off to stop talking about a fighter. That's how you know she support that person for real. Shout out to Karma, man. It's a good person right there. She be tripping sometimes though. But yeah, we was having a sing off. You know what I'm saying? We was having a sing off, and I'm getting the best of her right now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas forgot I'm light skinned and I'm Puerto Rican. That's like the recipe for a great singer. You know what I mean? I don't know why she thought she was on my level. You know what I mean? She alright though. She alright. You know what I mean? She tried to sing Whitney Houston. She think because she was a girl, she was gonna be able to hit. She thinks she was gonna be able to bend her voice better than mine. It ain't working. It ain't working. You know what I'm saying? I'm just fucking with y'all. Let me stop talking crazy. Uh J Cash said, you don't look like Tatum or J. Cole. Niggas just not witty enough to think of nothing else. I see certain things. I see what they talking about just a little bit. You know what I mean? I can see it. You know what I mean? I can see a little bit. I can see where they coming from. Not like definitely ain't neither one of they twin, but there's certain features like I'll be having people on here talk about I look like Josue Vargas, and that shit make me laugh because you know he a blade. You know what I'm saying? I mean, He a blade. That's all I'm gonna call him. I ain't gonna get demonetized, but y'all could get the hint. That boy, I mean, he go the other way. You know what I mean? So that should be a little funny. But when I look at Josue Vargas, I was like, oh, okay, I see what they talking about. Even though I don't want to admit it, I see what they talking about. But I mean, they not ugly dudes, in my opinion. I mean, I don't really judge Ben, but I don't think neither one of them ugly dudes, so I ain't tripping. Me and J Rock got the same beard. All right, now you gotta relax, my brother. I don't know. I think my beard thicker. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think my beard more full than J Rock's. Shout out to J Rock though. Yo, Karma, you gotta relax. I ain't even gonna put that on the screen, but if y'all could read, that's exactly what's going on, man. He tried, yo, you know what's crazy about him, bro? He tried to blame that shit on mental health issues. I was like, bro, if you don't get, I was like, boy, if you don't get your, hold on, let me see if I can find that video. This the shit, exact shit. Yeah, Karma shot up. When Josue Vargas said that shit, that's what I thought right here. Boy, if you don't get ooh wee, that one almost took me out. Yeah, he tried to blame mental illness. I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? Depending on who you talking to, they might look at what you got going on as a mental issue, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's because you depressed or anything like that, man. We ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? I don't know. When I get depressed, I don't think about, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm so depressed. I need a nigga. Like, nah, bro. We ain't doing none of that. Like, I'm so down bad right now. Maybe a man to cheer me up. Oh, Joseph, what happened to my arm? I can't speak on that, man. Bad accident. And it's not only on that arm neither. I never seen a man like, bro. You gotta hold these niggas accountable, man. Like he said, it was because he was going through some things mentally. Bro, that might be your curiosity. I don't think that's you. You know what I mean? I don't think they got nothing to do. It's your curiosity. You wondering if you like men or you've always liked men, and it's like taking over your conscience. I don't know. Maybe. But I think like real heterosexual men, I don't think they get down on their luck and just be like, maybe if I messed with a man, I feel better. Like, I don't know, bro. These niggas different out here, bro. I don't know. Make Rigas looking bad out here. I don't know, man. Pray for that boy Vargas though. Talking about mental health, my nigga. Boy, if you don't get oh man, that shit is hilarious. But anyways, what's going on with y'all, man? Yeah, let me see some. Yeah, yes, I'm from Philly, from North. Came up south for Cambria. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely Philly. I ain't the New York Regan like Josue now. I don't know. I ain't disrespecting my New York Regans. My dad from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? But nah, we don't do none of those. I'm from North though. Yeah, you absolutely correct. How'd you figure that out? What made you guess that? Huh? So you know you're not an ugly dude? Duh, nigga. I look at myself every day. Listen, look. If you ugly, you know. You know what I'm saying? There's people that do things to try to make themselves look better, or they have people around them that you know lie to them and tell them that they're not. You know what I'm saying? Do I think I'm fucking like, you know, sexiest man of the year, like on these magazine covers? I don't rate myself that high. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that, I don't even, on some real shit, I'm not even the type dude that be infatuated with my looks. But, it always be some blades that be around and be like, oh, you a pretty boy. Pretty boy is not how you look, it's how you carry yourself. And I never carry myself in the way, uh, I never carried myself in a way where I consider myself a pretty boy. No, you just think I'm handsome, nigga. So you trying to be funny and say some, you know what I mean? You trying to let it be known without sounding like a blade. It's okay. You know what I mean? It's crazy though. Kids do cry when they see me though. My nieces are terrified of me, but I think it's because of my beard. I don't know. Especially when I let my beard grow, I think, and I wear hats and shit. I think it throws them off. But I know for a fact. I know for a fact I'm not ugly though. I may not be your cup of tea. I might not be what you prefer. I might not be your type. But to call me ugly, you tripping. In my opinion. Yeah, man. What side of Brooklyn my dad from? He from Coney Island. I might just bring him on here. He probably sleep though. Okay, what part you from, ES? That's what's up. We talk and sound a certain way here. Yeah, it's a fact. You gotta pay attention to what certain men say, bro. They be like, yo, look at this little pretty ass nigga right here. No, you think I'm a pretty ass nigga. Fuck you talking about. You think I'm a pretty ass nigga. That's what's on your mind. So you trying to be funny about it without coming across. You can't get it out your mind. So you figure you just put it out there in a way where, like, you know what I mean, you can express how you feel and not look a certain way. Bro, I'm catching on to what you doing, man. You low key, you know what I mean? It's something about me that, you know what I mean, that's making you jump out the window and say little weird shit like that. I remember I used to go play ball down Juniata. I don't know if you know where that's at. Yes, that's North Philly, but it's like not too far from, I'm gonna say, not too far from the boulevard, like northeast. There's a playground called Piccoli. We used to go play ball over there and shit. And if you from Philly, I don't know how the other ball courts is and like New York and shit like that, but it's always the same dirty ass niggas out there, always smell like outside. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know what I mean? They just be out there all the time. They ain't got shit else to do. You know what I mean? They probably living off they motherfucking SSI checks, so they don't gotta work. So them niggas just play ball all day. Every time I used to go to this ball court, they be like, "Oh, there go this pretty ass nigga again. Man, what your light skin ass doing out here, man? Man, you making this little handsome nigga out." I'm like, God damn. I'm like, you see me and your fucking gator go off, my nigga. Like, relax. It's the only thing you want to talk about, bro. Want to talk about a nigga looks though. Oh, look, that pretty ass nigga about to shoot. Like, damn. I ain't trying to holler at nobody. You being messy now. I just asked where she was from. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, okay, South Philly. All right. Yeah, I like South Philly though. Certain parts. I was thinking about moving down there at one point. I like how community oriented some parts of South Philly are. You know what I mean, especially like during Christmas, they be hanging up the lights and shit. I don't know. In North, like neighbors don't even fuck with each other all like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, some parts of South Philly nice. We be going to we be fighting at the 2300 arena in South Philly. And around there, be having some nice Johns. The houses around the stadiums, they nice. You know what I mean? Sorry over there. Yeah, MB be wildin'. I'm starting to think MB stand for Mama Bicho. I don't know. He said, he said, so calling a homie not ugly is gay. Bro, you know what I'm it's crazy, bro. You know what I'm trying to say. Like, talking about I ain't even, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro. Some shit don't really need an explanation. Rudy G, shout out to Rudy G. He said South Philly like a city within the city. Yeah, it's crazy how like South Philly and North Philly, they're not too far from each other, but it's almost like they culture different. You know what I mean? Like North Philly and shit. Like for example, right? When it comes to like music and like celebrations and shit like that, in North Philly, we be having like the aftermath of the Puerto Rican parade just going, you know what I mean, going crazy around here. Cause I'm from like the Rican section of Philly, right? Badlands. So, and then we'll have like a drum team. You know what I mean, come around and they be dressed up in like Elmo costumes and shit, and they just be taking donations and they be putting on performances. You don't really see that down in South Philly. One time I went down South Philly, they had like the Mummers Parade. And the Mummers Parade you never really see in North. You know what I'm saying? And then what's another thing they be doing down there? I used to deliver food down South Philly for like 3 years. Oh no, they shit just different over there, bro. Niggas be having hoagie festivals and all types of shit. Fifth Street be locked. That's a fact. That's a fact. I grew up on 7th Street, so I used to just walk over. I used to have my little Puerto Rican sombrero on. I had like a Puerto Rico tank top with a little Puerto Rican flag. I used to have some confetti spray on me. You know what I mean? And we used to walk from 7th Street over to 5th Street. And we used to just be chilling, bro. We used to be, and I was a young boy. I was probably like 14, 13, 14, 15 when the Jones was really rocking. The cops shut it down now, so it's not as fun as it used to be. But we used to see like the cars driving by, they blasting all the Rican music, niggas going crazy, they dancing, and you know what I'm saying, the girls wilding, right? People fighting. You know what I mean? Um, do me and my dad look alike? I don't think so. I look more like my mother. I don't think I look like my dad at all. I look like my mom. And if y'all to see what my mom look like, y'all be shocked. How the way y'all see me and how y'all picture my mom, you would never seeing me, you would never guess what my mom looked like. Yo, MB, I can tell you've been watching for a while, my brother. I can tell. Mark, who is a Nelson dude you fought over over the cards of the story time? That's that was my neighbor. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the boy Nelson, bro. That nigga was like 5'6" or like fucking third grade. Nigga was big as shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Long story short, I never been in a fight before I was a young boy, bro. We was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I never was cool with him, MB. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We was old. I mean, we was cool for a little bit. We was actually close friends for a little bit, but ever since that situation, we ain't really been fucking with each other. But me and him fought like 4 times, bro. But this the first time I ever fought him. We was playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We was playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but we was playing for keeps. And I ended up cooking him. The cards I had. I mean, my dad was buying me the real shit from like the comic book stores, the holographic, fucking blue eyes, white dragon, just frying him. I had the Exodia, man. I was fucking frying him, right? So I ended up taking like his cards and shit. So he wanted the cards back, and I'm like, yo, that's not what we agreed to. You know what I'm saying? We playing for keeps type shit. Like, fuck out of here, you burnt. So I don't think nothing of it, bro. He still me. Boom. Take his cards, go in the crib, right? I never been hit in my life at that time. So I go back in the crib and I'm like in shock. Like, yo, I just really got stole. And my dad was like, what's wrong with you? I mean, 'cause at that time, my mom and dad were still together. So I was definitely around like 6. As a matter of fact, I was younger. It was younger than third grade because my dad and my mom, this was before I was 7 years old. Had to be 6, 5 or 6, going to crib. So this kindergarten, first grade around that time. So my dad like, what's wrong with you? I was like, nothing. He was like, oh, yo, man, like, why you looking like that? What's going on? And I said, he hit me. He was like, who hit you? I was like, Nelson. He was like, what you mean? What you mean by like, what you mean by that? Like he punched you? What he punched you in your face? Like, yeah. So he was like, so what you gonna do about it? And I was like, I don't know. He said, you better go out there and whoop his ass before I fuck you up. I was like, oh shit. Never been in a fight in my fucking life. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm about to get into my first street fight. So my dad never hit me in his life. So I wasn't about to make that the first time that he fucked me up. If I'm gonna get my ass whooped, I'm gonna get my ass whooped by a kid. I ain't about to get my ass whooped by a grown ass man. So I step outside. He outside with his sister, his mom. He was like a little sassy ass nigga. He grew up around all girls and shit. So he used to act like a little girl and shit. So and then right now he go the other way, so it makes sense, right? But like he was big, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like they called him Baby Nelson, but he was a big motherfucker, right? So I went over to him, and my dad was watching from across the street by myself. I went over there and I started fighting the nigga. Now I never fought, but I was involved in like physical sports, like contact sports. You know what I'm saying? So I wrestled. I was a national champion in wrestling at the time, and I played football. So I was a rough motherfucker. I just never fought. So man, I started doing what I knew instinctually, and I just started slamming the nigga. Boom! I'm hip tossing him. Boom! Every time he got up, I just slammed him again. Boom! But my dad was like telling me to hit the nigga, so I dropped him and I just started punching him all upside his head. Boom, 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 boom. As soon as Nelson get up, I double leg him. Boom. Start hitting him. Boom, 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 boom. So then the sister pushed me off him, right? Pushed me off him like, oh, you ain't about to keep hitting my brother like that. Nelson, you better fuck him up. So they line him up again, bro. The same shit just keep happening. He had no type of takedown defense, just slamming him. Boom. Punching on him. So then the fight, now all the kids from the block is circling around. All the kids from the block is circling around and just watching us rumble. And I'm piecing him like, bro, it wasn't even close. He ain't hit me not one time. Right-handed guy on my son. So my dad took that as a threat, watching all the kids surround me. He took that as, for some reason, I don't know, my dad was crazy as hell. He took that as me being in danger. So my dad came out, walked across the street with a tank top and drawers on. Barefoot on North Philly concrete. And you know, Philly not the cleanest, don't got the cleanest streets. You know what I'm saying? We don't never step outside barefoot in Philly. You might step in some glass or whatever. So he walked across the street barefoot, some baggy ass drawers and a tank top with a Malta bottle. So my dad walked into the crowd. Me and Nelson, we still tussling or whatever. My dad stopped the fight. So my dad take the Malta bottle and crack it against the gate that we was fighting next to. Yeah, boxing talk, you might step on a needle. That's facts. But at the time when I was young, you ain't never really need to worry about needles. But now you do. You feel me? This shit kind of crazy out here. But anyways, he go take the Malta bottle, he crack it. Boom. Break that shit beautifully in half. That just let me know my pop did that before. Like that shit was too perfect. Like he broke the bottle and it had a sharp ass point. Like he did that shit like it was clockwork. So that he give me the bottle and he was like, I see you motherfuckers acting like y'all about to jump my son. Whoever tried to jump you, stab them motherfuckers. I was like, what? Stab a nigga? This is my first time ever fighting. Now you telling me to stab a nigga? I was like, oh yeah. I ain't built for this shit. I started crying. My mom was like, get your ass back in this house. You crazy. You know what I'm saying? Put me back inside the house. But that was my first street fight. And then with Nelson, I fought him like 3 more times after that. I remember he tried to drown me in the pool. I pushed him out the pool. Right-handed God, bro. He fell out the pool. A rock got stuck in his head. And they had to take pliers and pull the rock out his head. And I remember one time, bro, I had some fresh ass Timbs, bro. You know what I mean? My mom bought me some new Timbs. I'm at the corner store. I'm at the Chinese store about to order some food and shit. This nigga Nelson walk in the Chinese store right behind me talking about, yo, I had a dream that I've been having. No, he said I've been having dreams that we fought. So you know what I mean? I don't want to have these dreams no more. So I think we should just fight right now. I was like, what the fuck? And this was like way after like my mom and dad split and all that. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, Nelson, get the fuck out of my face, bro. Like, get the fuck out of my face, bro. Because at that time, I was already like a legit gun. Like, since then, I'd have been in plenty fights after that. So I'm like, I'm already experienced with this shit, but I ain't want no problems. I'm not a problematic dude. I'm not a confrontational dude. So I'm like, yo, bro, get the fuck out of my face, Nelson. So he getting closer and closer. So I'm like, and this is when I was getting into the boxing shit too. So I push him, boom, just to get some space. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, like, young boy was schizophrenic or something, bro. Like, we was young as shit, and he was talking like that. It sounded like some shit a crazy person to say. I've been having dreams that we fighting. I keep having dreams of us fighting, so we should fight so I can stop dreaming about it. Like, nigga, what? Like, what the fuck is you even talking about? So I push him. I realized, like, he's trying to, like, get me to react. So I'm like, bro, I can't. Oh, man, I got these motherfucking Timbs on. I ain't running from nobody. I pushed the nigga. Boom. When I pushed the nigga, he tried to step in. He stepped in with his hands down. I hit him with a 1-2. Boom, boom. Beautiful 1-2, bro. I wish I had that shit on video, man. Boom, boom. I drop him, right? He dropped face first. But when he dropped, this nigga somehow wraps his arms around my fucking leg. Bro, he had a cracked tooth. That also happened. I got a story about that. He had a chipped tooth, but the end of his tooth was sharp as shit. No, this ain't an anime, my brother. This happened in real life. He had a sharp ass tooth, bro, that was chipped. I chipped that tooth as well. It's another story. It was an accident though. So the end of his tooth was sharp as hell, bro. Bit right into my ankle. Bro. I'm kicking him on my other foot. I'm punching him all on the side of his head. The only thing that saved me was the Chinese people came out and kicked us out. And I wasn't able to order food from there for like a whole fucking summer. I'm like, bro, not a whole summer because I had Tim's on. So that was the end of the year type shit. But it was a long time before I could order food, bro. Every time I try to go in there, they kick me out. Bro, that nigga bit a hole in my fucking leg, bro. Bit a hole in my ankle, and I had Tim's on. That nigga teeth was like super. That tooth was dangerous, bro. Bro, I used to fuck Nelson up. Then one time we was in gym class, we was playing kickball, and Nelson, I was on third base, and he was running towards me, and we was trying to get him out. He was running to third base. I went to catch the ball. He like popped me like on some football shit off of the third base. So like I stumble and shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck was that about? So I push him. When I push him, he slipped over to kick the ball. He slipped over the ball, bro. This nigga fall right on his mouth on his tooth. This nigga tooth just slid. Like the bottom part of his tooth just slid across the floor, bro. You heard his tooth hit the hard ass gym floor. Boom. After that, bro, what was crazy was he had like a tooth that he could put there to like fix hide the gap, like the chip, but he never put it on. You know what I'm saying? So he just walk around with the chip tooth. He ain't give a fuck. Yeah, bro, that nigga bit me, bro. Troy says, you doing debates with other channels or you ducking the smoke? What we debating about? I don't duck shit. Fuck you talking about? What's the debate? What we talking about? I don't got a problem debating nobody. You must not know who I am, sir. Bro, I see the nigga all the time because he still lives across the street from my mother. I don't live with my mom no more. I live on my own. But I'm saying, like, he still lives across the street. This nigga is like a year older than me, bro. And he still lives across the street. He go that way. You know what I mean? He'll blade. You know what I mean? So he be having his little boyfriend over and shit. So I be seeing him sometimes. He's still big as hell. He probably like 6'1" now. He don't never cut his hair. He always look like he got a big ass like Trump wig on top of his shit. You know what I mean? And he still be like, he be grilling me, bro. When he see me, he be grilling me. I'm like, bro, we old as shit now. You still be grilling me like I really won't put you in the hospital now. You feel what I'm saying? Like right now, if I hit you right now, you going to sleep. I was hitting you when I was a young boy and I was putting you down. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So chill out. You see me walking in the crib. I'll be walking in my mom's crib with my son, and he still be. Like, I'll be walking past, and he be like, I'm like, damn, nigga. But now, bro, I got so much to lose. I don't even be on that. Nigga, I'm like 4-0 against you anyway, bro. I ain't tripping off you. You can't fight. You ain't never know how to fight. You always big as hell for no reason. Stupid ass. But anyways, been on here for an hour, man. Let's get a couple questions before I get up out of here. Motherfuckers talking about I'm doing debates. Bro, every time I've ever done a debate, shit ain't never look good for that other person. Especially if I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Or if I this is the thing. The reason why I don't come up short in debates is because I really think shit out before I defend the point. You know what I mean? I analyze the facts. I see what, you know what I mean, what makes more sense, and then I just go with that. You feel me? So with this whole Ryan Garcia situation, right? When you look over and you assess the facts as to whether this man is a cheater or not, a lot of the things lead more towards Ryan being a cheater than Ryan being innocent. So if we having a debate and you in your feelings and you don't like Devin Haney and you a fan of Ryan and you talking about he innocent, and I'm over here talking about how, you know what I mean, he guilty because of A, B, C, and D, there's no way I'm gonna lose the debate because the facts are on my side and I'm presenting them and I'm telling you why. You know what I'm saying? I'm breaking it down. There's no way I could lose. That's why I really don't lose these battles, because one of the biggest rules to, winning a debate is not getting your feelings involved. If you prioritize your feelings in a debate, it's a good chance you're gonna come up short. You know what I mean? What you think about Antoine Russell and Matias fight? I ain't even gonna lie to you. I didn't even get to watch the Antoine Russell fight, but from what I heard, and I wasn't able to catch it, so I'm not gonna make no assumptions. But Agent 007, I seen that question a few times, my brother. Let me get back to you on that one. You know what I mean? What you think about the Antoine? I didn't see the Antoine Russell fight, man. I seen a little bit of clips, and I seen that Antoine Russell was coming out aggressive. He was letting his hands go, but it just looked like Albert Puello, for what I seen in the small clips, was more composed and laying in the more harder, the more cleaner shots. You know what I mean? I also seen a segment where Gary Russell, went down from a body shot. There was some people the commentators were saying that it was a low blow. I didn't get to see the other angle, so I couldn't really say. But there were some people that believed the shot was clean and he was actually down and hurt from a body shot. I don't know what the situation is, but regardless, Antoine Russell lost a split decision. I'm gonna have to go back and really watch the fight to really give you a proper assessment. With Matias, unfortunately, I did watch the fight, and Matias, he looked nothing like himself. You know what I mean? In comparison to what I've seen in the past, I don't think Liam Paro really did anything special. I do think that every time, Matias did Matias shit, was being himself, I thought he was hurting Liam Paro. You know what I'm saying? He just lacked output. He was allowing Liam Paro to be first, and he wasn't punching with the man. So essentially, he just got outpointed. You know what I'm saying? Just walking to the dude, letting him get shots off, letting him turn you, and then you constantly resetting, constantly resetting, constantly resetting. You know what I'm saying? So I think he gave that shit up to him, man. Just like I said with the Teofimo Cambosos fight, had a horrible game plan. You know what I'm saying? You're not listening to your corner. You know what I mean? You're not focused. You having lapses. You feel like you know more than your corner, and you pay the consequences for it. You ultimately beat yourself. You feel what I mean? I'll tell you what though, and man, I know they won't take it, but if they were to do a rematch, I guarantee you Matias will stop Paro. You know what I mean? That's just my personal opinion. I don't think Liam Paro did anything special, but he took advantage of what Matias had going on. And in terms of what Matias should do next, because it's gonna be real hard for him to get a world title shot now. because they was already avoiding him with a world title or acting like they didn't want to fight him. So now the question becomes, how is he going to be able to bounce back and get back in the world title contention? And the only real way I could see him doing it, and this might be far fetched for the moment, is if he gets a fight with Regis Prograis and he beats him. Now, is Regis going to fight Matias without a world title? We don't know. Now, I am seeing that Richardson Hitchens is trying to get that opportunity against Leon Paro because Eddie Hearn wants to do a hometown, like out in Australia fight with Leon Paro. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn keep giving these dudes homecoming fights. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he's trying to take Leon Paro back to Australia, you know what I mean, and get him known out there and shit like that. So Richardson Hitchens say Richardson Hitchens might get his opportunity. I just find it funny that Richardson Hitchens was bitching about the IBF and how he doesn't like the rehydration rule or whatever, and that's why he wouldn't really care to fight Subriel Matias. If he ends up fighting Leon Paro for the IBF super lightweight title of the world, that's how you know Richardson Hitchens is a certified pussy. Certified pussy. Certified pussy. I saw a whole interview. Shout out to Jamil Parker, man, YSM Sports Media. Richardson Hitchens was like, oh, man, I don't know about the IBF, man. I don't like their rehydration process. You know what I mean? I don't feel good. I didn't feel good the last time I fought for the IBF. So, you know what I mean? I don't know if I'll fight Subriel. Right? Now that Leon Paro got it, Richardson Hitchens might jump at the opportunity. Shout out to Singh. He says, how do you expect Boots to do against David Evanesian? I expect him to pass that obstacle with flying colors. I think he stops David Evanesian within 4 rounds. I think David Evanesian is a come forward, aggressive type dude. And I think it's going to leave a lot of openings for Jaron Ennis to exploit. And I think once he gets, I think Evanesian gets hit with a shot he doesn't see, and he gets stopped. That's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? I know David Evanesian has had some moments before. I mean, he beat the dog shit out of Josh Kelly. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, he's tailor-made for Jaron Ennis, man. Tailor-made. Anonymous says, Antoine Russell is just too open for counters. Puello's looking like a sniper in there, walking into counters all night. Well, yeah, I guess like Antoine Russell, he had a lot of success early on in his career, just walking the dudes and steamrolling them. Puello wasn't with that shit. So he said, let me show you something, little nigga. Gave him a boxing lesson. You know what I mean? So hopefully Antoine go back to the drawing board. Hopefully get some fucking activity because it seems like he fighting once a year like his older brother. And just get better from this situation, man. I don't really see nothing wrong with taking losses early in your career. I don't really see nothing with taking losses at all as long as you try. You know what I mean? And you prepare properly. Because I think that those losses make you more dangerous because it opens your eyes to what you need to work on. You know what I mean? You go back in the gym, perfect, right those wrongs, and you can come back into your situation a more dangerous fighter. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Hopefully Antoine get back in the gym, get back in the ring ASAP. You know what I mean? Hopefully he don't wait until another year or 14, 15 months to get another fight date and get himself back in the mix because, despite him losing, he still has a pretty good record, 17-1, and he still has all knockouts in his wins. You know what I mean? So, I wish him nothing but the best. Shout out to the boy Ralph. He said it's like how once Boots moves up to, I think he meant 54. Oh, okay, you corrected yourself. Okay. It's like how once Boots moves up to 54, 47 going to start getting active and everybody will start fighting each other. Thurman going to magically come back and be in the mix. Oh, of course. That's what everybody banking on for real. Even the guys that want 40, they don't want to move up to 47 right now because there's a possibility they might be matched up with Boots. You know what I mean? Watch how when Boots move up to 54, how all those 40s are going to jump back in the mix. Wait to see. Thurman going to be like, oh, it's one time, baby. Oh, yeah, I need a world title shot, baby. Watch when he come back around. He gonna put that motherfucking kazoo down and start hitting the bags again. For sure. Watch. Shout out to Singh. He said there was an interview with David. I'm assuming you're talking about Ebenezer. And he basically said he's not worried about Boots and he isn't Crawford. Well, that's where he done fucked up right there. If he's not worried about Boots. If you're not worried about Boots, then you must not be training how you're supposed to be. It sounds like if you're not worried about him, you underestimating him. Or you're not thinking much of him. You feel me? So that's where you done fucked up right there. And in terms of him not being Crawford, he don't need to be Crawford. He don't need to be Crawford. He just need to be Boots to beat you, sir. But, you know, it is what it is, man. Some niggas just be talking for the hell of it. And, you know, sometimes people be, you know, writing up their own ways to failure. I don't know. The Russells are Ryan fanboys. Yeah, I saw that, bro. Talking about Antoine was talking about how, you know, PEDs don't improve skill set. Like, no shit, dummy. Because if that was the case, then everybody in this bitch be the most skilled. All these boxing motherfuckers be the most skilled motherfuckers in the world. That's not the case at all. But we're not going to act like PEDs don't enhance physical attributes. That's the problem. You in a physical sport, physical contact sport, and these guys are taking substances that are enhancing their physical attributes, their speed, their endurance, their strength, their power. You know what I mean? Their recovery, their ability to cut weight, their ability to gain muscle. Why are people ignoring that? I don't know, man. They don't know. They must like Ryan looks a lot. Or like Anonymous said, they just don't fuck with Haney. So it's either they really like Ryan, they think he cute, or they just hating on Haney. Either way, they clowns. For that. Stop Motion MMA says Thurman don't got the time to wait for Boots to move up. I don't think so neither, but obviously he don't got no problem sitting around to get an opportunity. Since when the hell Thurman ever had a problem sitting on that couch waiting for a big money fight or a world title shot? That man done sat around. They offered him fights during COVID. He was like, nah, that sounds boring to me. Sat his ass down the whole 2020. Oh, I didn't even know Puello popped positive for steroids. He did? Hold up. Albert Puello tested positive for PEDs before? Oh, he did. Oh, that's how I remember Puello. He's supposed to fight Rolly. Let's see what he tests positive for. Forgot all about that. Clomiphene. Same shit Conor Ben tested positive for. Wow. Yeah, he was supposed to fight. He was supposed to fight Rolly. He tested positive for clomiphene. So the old man, Barroso, stepped in. Yo, ain't that fun? Yo, that's hilarious. So Antoine Russell said that PEDs don't improve skill set. But then you go in there and get some motherfucker who test positive for PEDs before get outskilled. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Y'all see how that shit go? Is that karma? What comes around goes around type shit. Is that karma? You go out your way to have an interview, and I heard you say it multiple times, PEDs don't improve your skill set, right? Then you go in there with somebody who's tested positive for PEDs and get outskilled, get outboxed. Ain't that some shit? Wow. That's fucking wild. Stop Motion says, I feel like Barroso being blackballed at 140. I think a lot of people looking at Barroso as a lose-lose situation. Because, like, all right, if I beat him, I beat a 40-year-old man. But if I lose, I lost to a 40-year-old man. So I don't think a lot of people, he's not the biggest reward neither. He punches like a son of a bitch, so he's a high risk. So if he is being blackballed, that's the exact reason why. Anonymous says, what y'all think about Elijah Garcia getting upset? I didn't watch the fight, man. I got some fights I need to catch up on. But I don't know. I don't know what to really think about that. Could we chalk it up to inactivity? I don't know. You know what I mean? I got to really watch these fights to really get an assessment on it. There was so many fights going on, and, I was in and out of sleep, so there was some shit I didn't even watch. He said J Cash said Rolly was gifted that fight. He didn't earn that win. It was the fight was definitely about to start getting dark for Barroso because Rolly was turning it up on him. But that stoppage was very, very premature. Very premature. So I see why everybody was upset about that. But all right, y'all. I've been on this live for 1 hour and 17, man. It was great chopping it up with the nation. You know what I mean? I definitely enjoyed chopping it up with y'all. I was in bed this entire time. So I'm going to get up and start moving around a little bit before I call it a night. You know what I mean? I'm going to get some things out of the way. But I appreciate everybody that tuned in and was chopping it up with your boy, man. We got some good things talked about on this live. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to the boy Josh. What's going on? What's going on, my brother? You know what I mean? But I'm going to get up out of here. You know what I mean? Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, share the video if possible. We on the road to 3K. We well into the 2K mark. You know what I'm saying? Rogers II says, did you hear Gilly say Frank went out worse than Ryan? Listen, I don't really pay attention to nothing Gilly say. You know what I mean? Gilly, he from Philadelphia and shit like that, but at the end of the day, he don't know nothing about boxing. I don't give a fuck if his son boxed before. His son was a weenie. You know what I'm saying? He never boxed before. You know what I mean? He just been around boxing niggas, so he assuming he a boxing coach or he's some type of boxing historian. He's a casual boxing fan, just like a lot of these dudes that got podcasts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin went out on his shield. He gave it everything he had. Ryan quit. Yeah. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, Anonymous? I was just about to compare Gilly to Stephen A., but I let it go. But yeah, him and Gilly and Stephen A., they got the same boxing mind. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about boxing. You know what I'm saying? So Gilly boxing opinion, no hold no weight over here. You know what I mean? He's a casual. But he know how to word certain things to make it seem like he not a casual and shit like that. And because he got a popular podcast and he make a lot of money doing this shit, he's able to, get those interviews from top boxers. So he think because he interviewing top boxers, he around top boxers that, they accept him as like this knowledgeable dude. It's like, knock it off, bro. And your technique ass. You know what I'm saying? Your boxing ability suck cock. You know what I'm saying? Come to Pivot Boxing Academy. I'll teach you how to straighten out your punches and turn your punches over. You know what I'm saying? But to say that Frank went out worse than Ryan, I don't think there's nothing worse than quitting. You know what I mean? That man literally sat there until 10 and then got up. Frank, he ain't do none of that. He went out on his shield. He gave it everything he had until his lights got put out. So if anything, Frank went out more honorable than Ryan did. Ryan absolutely quit. what I'm saying? How bad would you have stopped Gilly's son if y'all had fought? We would have ran into each other, bro. I would have did him dirty. I'd have put that nigga on World Star, bro. Yeah. Put that nigga right on World Star. World Star. Yeah, we would have had ribs for lunch. Well, anyway, let me stop talking shit, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. I appreciate everybody that had me on here. Y'all may asking great questions. You know what I'm saying? Contributing to the channel. You know what I mean? Shout out to Carmen for the $20 cash app. You know what I mean? We definitely gotta step the cash apps up. You know what I mean? See who really rock with the nation and shit like that. I got some big things coming up. So if you're able to support the channel in any type of way, man, hit the cash app up. You know what I mean? I'm looking at my podcast little setup right now. There's definitely some more things I need to add. You know what I mean? But for the most part, you know what I mean? If y'all support the channel, if y'all able to support the channel financially, please hit the cash app below, man. That's it's definitely going to go towards, you know what I mean, getting the channel to the next level. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna get up out of here. I hope y'all have a blessed, beautiful night. Until then, I'll holler at y'all with some more videos tomorrow. So take care. Peace.